morning, you lovely lot. Welcome to the Daily Tap, your daily dose of soul shifting, nervous system recalibrating, calming, soothing, beautiful somatic energy work. So if you've never been here before, come and say hi in the comments. Let me know where you're joining me from. Let me know how you are today. If this is not your first time or you're catching me on the replay, drop me a little hashtag replay and let me know that you caught this, what you think of the cards and the tapping. And if you're thinking cards tapping, what is this woman on about, then you're very welcome along. You might well be new here, and if you are, pop newbie in the comments. I have a great resource for you. So the Daily Tap is all about giving you a sample of what emotional freedom technique or tapping does in the body in terms of soothing the stress response, making you feel calm, bringing the thinking mind back online if you feel lost, distracted, stressed or overwhelmed, and generally giving you a little bit of a lift in the day. Now, please be mindful, this is not clinical EFT. I do teach that. I do certify people in it, but this is an easy way in through the side door to sample it and see what it feels like in your body. So the way that we do it is I pull a card from an oracle, tarot or an affirmation deck, and we get a message, which I have got just here. Okay, interesting. That just poked out of the deck. And what I'm going to do is ask you to tune in to how you feel in your body when I read out the message, when I give you the message. Now, it might be that resonates with you. You feel called towards it. It might be that it repels you. You might feel resistant to it. You might feel upset by it. You might feel overwhelmed by it, or you might just be completely neutral and it mean nothing. Either which way, it's a message, right? So as I tell you the message, just notice what's happening in your body, and then we're going to tap, and that will release any resistance, any fear, any overwhelm, and it will deepen the message for you, whichever way that needs to go, right? And you'll get guidance on what you need to do about it, because the static, the noise will go quiet and you'll hear your own guidance. Okay, so the card is number 53. Oh, sorry, it's from the Star Codes Astro Oracle by Heather Rowan Bobbins. It's a very cool deck. And the card is number 53, which adds up to 8, which is the infinity symbol, which we love. And it's about opposition and confrontation, locking heads, as you can see there. So I'm going to read it out to you. Just notice what happens. It says, when two planets oppose each other across the circle of the zodiac, as the sun and the moon do on a full moon, both planets will either be in signs of yang element, fire and air, or yin elements, water and earth, and stare directly at each other across the earth like partners in a wrestling match. The opposition can feel like a dare or a challenge, or like a boot camp where a confrontation pushes everyone to grow. This is not a comfortable situation, but that's not the point. You're being challenged to grow. So look at the situation like a dojo, a martial arts training center, and take the training. You don't have to trust the wisdom of the people you're wrestling with, but you can trust the pattern itself, and it's great in this great cosmic workout. Practice your best skills, stay centered, and operate from wisdom and strategy instead of emotional heat. Listen for hints on how to improve your style. The obstacles that are in your way are not there to stop you, but to push you forward to your personal best. I really like this message. This situation may be set up as a dichotomy, you or them, love or work, your ideas versus their ideas. Question the dichotomy's illusion and look for the third way, a third position or a third resolution, and a both and solution versus either or. If the way forward, and this is where you might feel stuff coming up, if the way forward feels truly blocked, look for another path. Sometimes an opposition, particularly in transit, says you shall not pass this way, so find another route. An opposition dares you to proceed. Decide if this path is worth the struggle, and if it is, grow those skills, hold your ground, and fight for what you believe in. You are being asked to prove to yourself and others that you have the skills needed for the next step. So in challenge, this situation is an inconvenient growth opportunity, but not a punishment. That's up to you to decide. It's time to build muscles, or whether it's time to find another path. And the gift of it is, it says the situation offers you a chance to burn through karma if you continually respond with compassion and tough love from your highest self. It's an opportunity to take the high road. So what is going on? Like, there's so much astrological impact at the moment. There's a Mercury cazimi with the sun. And for Virgos like me, that's huge. It's the luckiest day of the year, apparently, or the month at least. But I am not unaware, and if you follow astrology at all, it's been a very testing time recently. We've just come through a new moon in Gemini, which was about loads of ideas, but then having to be still to contemplate them as opposed to go and taking action. And people have been like, I don't know what to do. So let's just take a minute. Just take a minute and breathe. Place a hand on your body. Take a nice deep breath. And let it out. I'm just going to tap in some of this wording. So if this resonated for you at all, then all you need to do is get your hair out your face. Take 2 fingers and tap along with me, right? So we're going to start on the eyebrow, right at the beginning of the eyebrow. Wherever there feels to be confrontation or opposition outside of the eye, maybe even conflicting guidance or a path I'm not sure to take, under the eye, right here and right now, under the nose, I choose to release the discomfort around this situation. There you go. On the chin. Because only when my energy is clear, under the collarbones, can I access my own inner guidance. Under the arm. And whatever I choose to do moving forward, top of the head, I choose to do with compassion, tough love, and guidance from my higher self. All right, come to a stop. Place your hand on your body and take a nice deep breath. Oh, excuse me. Oh, so that is a symptom or something that will happen as a result of tapping usually, and it doesn't take that long for you to start getting a result, right? As you've seen, 60 to 90 seconds is all it takes for the cortisol to start being reduced and metabolized, for calming hormones to be flooded into your system, and for this prefrontal cortex, the thinky brain, to reconnect, to come back online, and for you to kind of drop below the noise so that you can get access to your own internal guidance. So whatever that issue has been for you today, whatever that conflict, that opposition, that confrontation has been, what is it that you need to do? Do you need to stand up for your choice, or do you need to take a different path? Figure it out. Tap a little bit more. Repeat this again, or even just tap under the collarbones and just breathe and just sit with it. Because as you're tapping, you're releasing the discomfort around it, which acts like static. You know, in the TV, when it used to be that TV wasn't 24 hours, and after a certain period of time, it would switch off and all you would hear was static. That's what's happening in your nervous system, in your brain, in your mind, when you're trying to access an answer or an idea or a path to choose or whatever it is, answer your own inner guidance, and you've got any level of stress, excess stress in your body. It's like static between you and the answer. When you tap, that static dissolves. So you go, oh yeah, that's what I need to do. It's as simple as that. It really is as simple as that, right? So I hope this was helpful for you today. I hope that whatever the confrontation is you are facing, or the choice, or the decision that you need to make, I hope that tapping makes it that little bit more easy for you. And if this helped you at all, I would love it if you would share with somebody who you think it might help today. Because if we can help one person per day, then as far as I'm concerned, that's my job done, right? So please do share, like, comment, subscribe wherever you are accessing this video, and follow my channels. Have a look at my pages and my profiles. Feel free to help yourself to the other videos that I've done that are available. I do it all from a place of love and trying to help just one person a day. So any help you can give me with that is much appreciated, and I will see you